Edward the Blue Engine had been living on soda for many years, but he worked so hard. But he do look a bit old fashioned and needs some new paint. Ben was always sometimes rude to him when he saw him. Ah, dirty objects! He said jealously. At last, Edward lost patience. Ben, why are you blue then? I'm a blue engine, ready for anything, and you never seen my good paint, Dirty. Ben was trying to be boastful. Again, but Edward broke it up. Oh, that's why you want to be pink on your old railway, to be ready, I suppose. Ben was cross. He was redder than ever. But soon, better than he and ever, as he went around with his work. The blue tank engine had to take some trucks all the way to Elsbridge. Ben liked pulling goods trains, but he was in a bad mood to think about anything. He bumped the trucks hard. The trucks would cross. Ah! Stop it! Said the truck. Stop it! Shut up! He soon picked up some trucks and went on his way with his work. The blue tank engine puffed down the track. He was trying to make it for a while Tom, but his driver quickly put the brakes on. The truck hit with a big bang. The trucks giggled. Let's play a trick on him. Let's play a trick on him, they said. Indeed, said the other trucks. Ben knew he had to go fast up the hill. So he puffed harder and harder. He pounded the rails with all his huff. Ben jumped up the hill and slammed on his brakes. But then one of his trucks derailed. Oh no, cried Ben. His driver slammed the brakes. Oh dear, one of the trucks' wheels came off. We'll have to examine them. I'm sorry, Ben. We'll have to wait for someone else to pick them up. Ben was cross. He knew that trucks can't be safe down the hill, so he had to puff them down. Soon, someone came to pick up the poor truck. Ben was able to get going again. But the trucks were mad at Ben. They feel like this is his fault. So they did the unthinkable. Then it happened. The trucks felt like this is gonna be a great plan, and they made up. Ben felt the weight of the trucks back. He tried to hold them back, but then he felt a bump. Wow! Faster to the trucks. Help! Cried Ben. I can't stop! He cried. Ben's driver tried everything. That blue tank engine racing on the line. High speed. He raced like high speed. The trucks pushed him harder and harder. The driver finally was gaining control, but there was no use to brake. Disaster lay ahead. Luckily, no one was hurt. Molly was surprised when she saw this and very cross. Ben, she said, look what you did to my cars. Rosie was horrified too when she saw this. Something sticky splashed all over Ben, and he run into lots of trucks filled with sticky tar. Not just any tar. It was toffee. It was a new ingredient that the Fat Control had ordered some men and to make. But Ben was covered in it. The trucks giggled. That would teach you for what you did. The trucks giggled. Ben sighed. He just looked down the ground with ashamedness. He felt very ashamed. The driver and fireman sighed. I'll go for help, he said, and he walked away to get help. Tomar soon arrived for the breakdown train. He looked at his best friend. Wow, Ben, Tomar said. You really screwed up this time. The Fat Controller won't be pleased to see you like this. Ben said nothing. Listen, buddy, take my advice. Guys, get rid of that blue paint and get something yummy. Okay, but Edward couldn't help himself. So, oh, oh. Well, look at this, Tomar. Where's that dirty object? And that's it. That's Ben. Didn't you know, Edward? It's Ben to shape, but Ben's an engine, and you never seen his paint dirty. Ben, pretend you haven't heard. I'm I'm sorry I was rude, said Ben. Can you please help me? Yes, and get rid of this mess as once, said Molly. I had to get my tender repaired because of this engine. Fantastic, said Tomar. You're very lucky I got a breakdown train for you. Ben sighed. Edward and Tomar went to the sheds and brought Ben home. The Fat Control was waiting for them. Well done, Edward and Tomar. He turned to Ben. Fancy letting your trucks roll away. I am surprised. You're not fit to be seen. You must be clean at once. Yes, sir. You'll stay in your shed, said Ed. I'll keep Ben some company, sir. Good, because you're getting a new coat of paint. I'm proud of you, Edward. You're going to get a new coat of paint at Croven's Gate. Now run along now. Great, sir. Hey, sir. I know some of my coaches. My coaches said that they want a new coat of paint. Can I take them with me? Sure. Of course they can. And Edward beamed from buffer to buffer with happiness. Yes. Well, goodbye. Ben soon learned that don't judge the book by its cover.